We're so delighted that you're here now.
Yes, finally. Thank you for having me. This was supposed to be last week pa. But
Yes.
then life happened.
Life happened, right? How are you feeling now, though?
Still not 100%
Aw.
magaling. Pero at least nakakakanta na.
Yes, we're happy that we can hear you sing live now here on the stage. We're really prepared for you. And just to let everybody know that this episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. We will be here to get to know more about Sitti and, of course, hear her latest tracks. And Sitti, every time that we're here with guests right here on the stage, we try to go back in history. So maybe if you can take us back in time, since you started when you were still 16, right? Very young age of 16.
I started singing bar lounges, hotel lounges when I was 16. The same time that I started freshman year in UP. So working student, and then I was just enjoying. I did not really think that this was gonna be my career, and so I just finished my course. I took up business economics, and then after that, sabi ko I will um, take a year off, and then let's see what happens. What happened was I joined MTV Superstar in 2005, my senior year in college. And then I was one of the winners. And ang part of the winnings was a recording contract with Warner Music before. So we were 7 winners in all. But at that time already, I was already singing bossa nova and standards and some pop jazz. And my first manager before, si Kuya Gary Trinidad, he recorded, he had me record a CD, a live recording of some of the songs that we would do sa mga gigs. Like there's a version of Tattooed there, and then of course Girl from Ipanema, and then One Note Samba. I don't remember the others. And he gave this demo to Sir Neil Gregorio. And then si Sir Neil naman had Sir Ricky Ilacad listen to it. And then they decided to gamble on me because my genre is not
Because
really...
you're very talented.
Because my genre is not really, very popular.
Yeah, because during that time, di ba, dun nauuso pa yung mga banda eh, di ba?
Yes, band era pa yun.
Yun yung kasabay mo nun.
Yes, ang mga parang, I think that was Kamikaze,
Yes.
Narda. I think that
Yeah,
was
Parokya ni Edgar, Sponge Cola, Calla Lily, all of these bands rising.
Yes, sila yung talagang namamayagpag sa airwaves, sa music, industry at that time. And I was so grateful that to be given a chance to record. So we recorded Cafe Bossa in 2005. Yeah, October 2005, before after I graduated. And then akala ko, so October yan ni-record, akala ko walang mangyayari. So, November, December, walang nangyayari. So, okay, wala na yata to.
Oh my gosh.
Although, si Sir Neil, he asked me to give the liners for the CD, my thank yous. So, to all those who have the album Cafe Bossa, kung mapapansin nyo, sobrang haba. Parang halos pinasalamatan ko na yung buong mundo. Kasi talagang feeling ko noon, ito na yon. This is my chance. This is my one and only chance.
Ang daming yan. Ang daming may kopya
to
niyang album na
record
yan.
An album. So, napakadami kong pinasalamatan doon. And then, yun nga. And then, yun, November, December. Then January, eto na, nagpa-dinner. Nagpa-dinner si Sir Ricky. Ay, may dinner.
May dinner, malamang may good
May
news.
dinner, so may balita.
Yeah.
So, yun. And then they told us the plans of when they would be releasing Cafe Bossa, and then that Tattooed on My Mind would be the first single, and we're gonna shoot the music video for Para Sa Akin, blah, 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 blah. So, yay, okay, yay. And then, was released April, I think, of 2006. And then, yun nga, and as you said, right, at the smack of all the banda.
Yes.
So, hindi ko na talaga nakala na it was, climbing the charts. And kakatuwa. Kasi, yun nga.
It was a worthy gamble. In your words, nag-gamble sila, diba? But because they knew that you were going to be a hit, despite all of those other bands, nakasabayan mo, diba? Like today, diba? It's raining this afternoon and you're like a ray of sunshine. So during that time, you were also a ray of sunshine. Na may ibang boses kaming naririnig, may ibang sound.
May ibang sound. Probably yun nga. The timing of the release was perfect, I think. Because, yun nga, it offered a different tune, a different sound. And yun, so I'm so thankful, of course, to Warner Music and then, of course, to my first manager, Gary Trinidad, for paving the way for this na and until now. So how many years na ba? Hindi ko binibilang kasi.
22, if I'm correct, ha? If you started 16. Sana tama yung math ko. Correct niyo ako, guys, pag mali. Hindi rin yun yung strength ko, eh.
Hindi ko na binibilang kasi. Kasi
Yeah,
parang,
but
I don't know, ang para sa buhay yung musikero, like for me, parang time is very wala, it just ebbs and flows and hindi ko siya ma-define. I get to define life or time with the birth of my children.
with memories.
Memories, exactly. But everything else, like siguro, like kung kailan nare-release yung mga album, yan, naalala ko yan. Although hindi lahat.
But all of these are like beautiful milestones in your life, right?
Yes, but then I guess what I'm trying to say is because the music feels like somehow it's always new every time we sing it, every time I perform it. Yun, it hindi siya na-encapsulate ng time. So that's why I don't count.
Let's not
How many
count.
years?
Let's not count if we're going to talk about when you started in the industry, right? What's important is you're still here,
Yes.
right? And what you said na parang when you sing these songs, it still feels different every time you sing it.
Yeah,
I guess it gives you a little more meaning, diba? Especially now that you're a mom too, you're a wife, so yung perspective mo before nag-iiba na rin.
Yes.
Right?
Tsaka yung hindi ko na kaya magpuyat ng bongga ngayon. Yun lang naman ang nararamdaman.
Appear ako din.
Hindi ko na kaya yung grabe yung schedule namin before. Parang 3 beses sa isang araw ko kantahin yung para sa akin. Tapos iba-ibang lugar pa yun.
So wala na masyadong lagari.
Ngayon hindi ko na kaya. Hindi ko na talaga kaya.
Let's be honest.
Yun ang pinaka-marked difference in terms of performing the songs.
All right.
Yes.
Speaking of performing, let's hear you sing your first song for today. This one is one of your new songs. Can you tell us more about Tag-Araw?
Tag-Araw was released last year. It was written by Jam Quijano. He's also a Widescope artist. By the way, I'm really thankful to Widescope also for marrying me to all of these beautiful songs, and these are all beautiful originally written songs. And di ba, syempre, nanggaling ako sa era ng mga
Lakas makatanda, no? Pero totoo eh. We came from that era.
nanggaling ako sa mga CD, guys.
Yeah.
CD.
Ako nga cassette pa eh, di ba?
Naabutan ko na yung mga cassette. Ayan. One of my very first albums was Astro Gilberto Silver Collection. Until now, it's still in my Walkman. I have lost all of my other cassette tapes, but that one, it's still there. So, nakatago lang sa cabinet ko at hindi ko yun ipapamigay. But anyway, yeah, so with the changes in the musical landscape and all of sobrang thankful ako that I still get to record and I'm still given the opportunity to create new music. So all of the songs I'll be singing today are all recorded and dumaan po sa masusing pag-deliberate ni Sir Neil Gregorio and Ebe Dancel.
Oh,
and
love
of course,
it.
they were all green-lighted by Sir Vic De Vera na sobrang bait. Sobrang bait nilang lahat. So, yan. I'm really excited to share. This is Tag-Araw, written by Jam Quijano. And, ano ba? Makakwento ko ba about the recording of this song? It was recorded live. Sabay kami ni Erskine Basilio na ni-record together. So, and while I was recording this, parang ang naiisip, ang tumatakbo sa isipan ko yung mga panahon na bata kami na nagpapatintero ka, lalangit lupa, and yung mga tumba ko, yung mga bruises ko, and how all of those, childhood memories. You can never get that back. But I am so grateful na I got to experience that, and it's so real and it's so alive for me, even until now. And yun kasi parang Tag-Araw talks about wanting to bring back the past and not wanting to move forward with the future and wanting to hold off on the rain.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Super relate na ako, kwento mo pa lang.
Ganyan siya. Yan.
All right, well, let's hear that song. Again, this episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. And this song is brought to you by Whirlpool Home Appliances. Give everyday care with Whirlpool. This is Sitti with Tag-Araw Live on 103.5 K-Light.
Katulad mo rin ba akong hindi makatulog? Paikot-ikot ang isipan ko. Lumalamig na ang gabi, di ko pinapansin. Hanggang ngayon aking tinatanggi. Bakit ba ang puso ko'y nagpupumilit na labanan ang pag-ikot ng orasan? Gusto kong pigilan ang ulan, nagpapaalam ng tag-araw, nagluluksa ang tulad kong hindi natatanggap ang panahong lumilipas. Paalam, Tag-Araw. Katulad mo rin ba ako, hindi mapakali? May bagyo sa aking damdamin. Nagtatagal na ang gabi, di ko pinapansin. Hanggang kailan kaya magkukubli? Bakit ba ang puso ko'y nagpupumilit balikan ang kahapong di na matanaw? Gusto kong pigilan ang ulan, nagpapaalam ng tag-araw, nagluluksa ang tulad ko, hindi natatanggap ang panahong lumilipas. Paalam, Tag-Araw. Gusto kong pigilan ang tulad kong hindi natatanggap ang panahong lumilipas. Paalam tag-araw, paalam tag-araw, paalam tag-araw.
The best live performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
There you have it. That was Sitti with Tag Araw. That song was brought to us by Whirlpool Home Appliances. Give everyday care with Whirlpool. And again, this episode of Spotlight is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. We have so many comments already after that first song. But let me just say, now I get it. What you were saying earlier na parang you want to hold off muna yung ulan, diba? And then, yun pala magpapaalam ka sa Tag Araw. Grabe naman. Grabe. Sabi ni Kessler, he's tuned in the office ha. Nanonood siya while working.
Kessler.
Sabi niya, grabe ang aga daw nung hugot ni Sitti. And hi to Katrina, also to Evelyn. Sabi niya, sobrang nakaka-relax daw ng voice mo. And we have a lot of people too on Facebook, yung mga kanina pa nag-aabang. Hello to Juan Miguel, to Joanne, to Mabby, to Editha, good afternoon, to Noel, Rhea May, Jocelyn Santos, to Kat Pascual Chua, Orcana, and Neil Gregorio. Hi as well to Jen. She's also tuned in. Now, Sitti, you have a very pretty name. That's your real name too, right? Sitti
Yes,
Katrina.
Sitti Katrina.
Is there
Yes.
any meaning behind Sitti? Because it's a very unique name.
Basta Muslim name siya.
I heard.
Oo. Medyo, mahabang kwento kasi yan.
May oras ba kayo, guys? Kami may oras kami.
ng pangalan ko. Ay, inaantay talaga ni
Oo,
Jenny.
inaantay ko. Sige, sige. And then, ganito na lang, kasi medyo mahaba siya. Off the air na lang namin siyang pag-uusapan. But is there any reason why you chose to stuck with that name as your stage name too? Kasi yung iba, nag-iiba sila, di ba?
Oo, actually, yung first manager ko, si Kuya Gary, nag-start ako ng Katrina Navarro. And then Navarro is my middle name. Hindi ko maalala kung kailan ako nag-switch sa Sitti. Na ginagamit na yung Sitti.
Somewhere down the road,
Oo.
habang nag-lounge gigs ka.
Yeah, hindi ko na maalala kung saan doon. Basta yun, it's a Muslim name because my dad is a Muslim, or was a Muslim. Wala na po akong mga magulang. So, my dad is a Muslim. And then, my mom named me Katrina after Katrina Legarda, the famous lawyer. Kasi sabi niya, she wanted me to grow up to be a strong woman. Yun.
Ngayon, strong woman ka na talaga. So, talagang
Sana
effective yung pagpapangalan sa'yo ng Katrina.
Marupok
diba?
ako minsan.
Hindi ba lahat? Lahat ng mga matatapang minsan marupok din. But you know, Sitti here is quite an achiever. You graduated Dean's Lister with a degree in business economics, right? And then valedictorian also in high school. And then you also won in beauty pageants. Parang lahat na sinakop mo.
I suppose I wouldn't characterize myself as an achiever, although it appears
Yes,
like
it
that.
does.
Mahilig lang talaga ako mag-aral nung high school. Well, all the schooling years, except for college.
Except for college, nag-Dean's List ka pa sa lagay na yun, ha? Paano yung parang hindi ka masyadong mahilig mag-aral, pero nag-DL siya?
Nahatak lang ako ng mga subjects na ini-enjoy kong aralin.
Buti na lang. Sana lahat kami ganun.
Like finance, stress. Stress ako dyan. As in, oh my gosh.
Agree. Ako rin. Kanina nakatingin ako sa Excel pero nasa-stress ako. So parang ayoko na. Bahala ka na dyan. Magra-radyo ako. Mas enjoy to. But through all of those things that you went through and all of those achievements, paano mo na-carry over ngayon sa career mo? Yung lahat ng mga values na yon, yung work ethic mo, now that you're a singer?
I think, ano ngayon parang it's a current theme para sa akin ngayon yan as a mom. Kasi kami ng mga kapatid ko, talagang hindi kami mayaman. I mean, ako yung utusan sa bahay, parang ganong levels. Ako yung laging pinaglilinis, pinaghuhugas ng pinggan, nagbubunot, yan yung mga chores ko sa bahay. And I suppose yung mga chores na yan, and then yung work ethic na yan na pag tutulong-tulong ka sa bahay, nadala ko sa pag-aaral ko sa UP, and then nadala ko din sa training ko sa pagiging lounge singer, na kailangan bitbit mo lahat, kailangan maaga ka, hindi ka dapat malate. Actually, pero minsan nalilate ako. Sorry. Pero madala. Dito ako sa call time kanina.
It happens.
Now, paano ba? And it's syempre ngayon na mas komportable na ako, and I married my husband who is also a good provider. Andun kami ngayon, andun ako sa dilemma ngayon na I really need to instill to my kids, to my 2 daughters, the value of hard work, of knowing, of having no other reward except that of doing the best job that you can, of studying really hard for an exam, na hindi mo kailangan na papangakuan ka ng toy or alam mo yun?
Yes, hindi conditional lahat.
Yes. So, andun ako ngayon. Yun ang life phase ko ngayon. Kasi, ganun ako pinalaki. Kasi, hindi rin naman kasi namin afford na may helper kami. Ganyan. Ngayon, mas komportable na kami. So, pinag-iisipan ko talaga, pinagdadasal ko kung paano ko yan iano sa mga bata. Paano, in terms of, ano ba, like, yung question mo was like, through the years, yung hard work, kung paano siya
yung achievements mo and your work ethics and values from all of those years, how are you able to apply that now as a singer, as a performer?
World peace. Joke lang.
Tapos na lahat with world peace.
Mas masarap kasi yung trabaho kapag magaan lahat ng katrabaho mo. And then, each one must pull its own weight. So my job is to prepare myself physically and mentally, and to really give my all to every performance. And yun nga, to be on time. Kasi syempre yan yung mga pwede mong maiwasan ng mga ng mga bagay na syempre nakaka-stress sa ibang tao pag, di ba? Sorry, kanina salita.
We're okay, Sitti. It's fine.
4:30 yung call time ko. Dumating ako parang 4:50. Anyway, it's also it's a muscle na yun nga, you really exercise it, and you always use it para sanay ka na, dala-dala mo na siya sa kahit bawat area ng buhay mo. And importante talaga na with every endeavor, be it your school or I don't know, like swimming lessons. I mean, you try to push yourself. You try to be the best that you can be, which is not necessarily the best among
out of everyone.
Kasi sayang naman, 'di ba? I mean, ito yung nilikha, binigay sa iyo ng Panginoon na mekanismo mo . So, how will you know kung ano yung hangganan mo kung hindi mo itatry, tsaka kung hindi mo talaga siya, alam mo yun, you're not gonna give your all. If it's all half-hearted, what's the point?
I love it. We're on the same boat, Sitti. Parang in everything that you do, you have to give 100%, right? And always strive for excellence. And I loved it when you said na everyone must pull his own weight.
Yeah,
'Di ba? Para wala kang ano bang tawag doon? Yung nagiging inconvenience ka for other people.
Tsaka para masarap yung trabaho, magaan, alam mo yun, wala yung mga issue-issue.
Yeah.
Hirap yung mga issue-issue, guys. Iwasan natin yung mga issue-issue. Tsaka, alam mo yun, parang dapat sa trabaho natin, sa buhay, parang we really have to watch ourselves na hindi tayo maging source ng issue. Ayun.
Dami kong take away. Guys, nagna-notes ba kayo?
Ano ba to?
I love it. I loved everything you said. And before we move on to your next song, we just want to say hello and good afternoon to Stream Text Operations Head, Sir Nino Aquino. Super fan daw siya ni Sitti. And kung pwede mo daw siyang batiin, si Sir Nino.
Nino, hi!
Ayan, there you go, Sir Nino. Thank you for tuning in. And also saying what's up to everyone else on Facebook. Please like and share this one. Our episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. Will be here up until 6:15 and hear more songs from Sitti. It is now exactly 5:41. Time check brought to you by Enchanted Kingdom. Be the magic, be enchanted. Now, this next song, Sitti, ito yung isa sa mga paborito namin.
Yes.
And lagi rin namin tong tinutugtog dito sa Keylight. So, ito yung mga mas nauna mo pang singles, right? Can you
Yes.
tell us more about Para Sa Akin?
Para sa akin is the biggest blessing in my career. Hindi ako, siguro wala rin akong opportunity to record all of these new original material kung wala yung Para Sa Akin. And so I'm very thankful, of course, to Warner Music, to Sir Neil, and the composer, Emil Pama. Meron akong isa pang kanta niya nakakantangin din mamaya. Pero wala, ito yung hindi ko inakala talaga na regalo na, oh, okay. So I'll be singing this song for the rest of my life and I owe so much to it. Naiiyak ako.
Oh, it's okay to cry.
Teka lang.
Wait,
Pahingin na pong tubig.
oo, i-refill po
Kulang na.
natin yung tubig ni Sitti. Kailangan po niya ng for hydration and
Yes.
for moments like this na naiiyak siya. But really, it is, I agree, it is the biggest gift that you've had since you started your career. Parang everyone singing it, every road na mapuntahan mo, di ba? Talagang,
Yes.
oo, pinapatugtog nila, tsaka lahat nakikikanta.
Yes,
Dito sa kanta na to
yes.
Para Sa Akin.
Yes. And may sariling journey din ako sa Para Sa Akin. Kasi nung pumutok yung Cafe Bossa, hindi ko nga inakala na mangyayari yun, di ba? Tapos ang daming may gusto ng Para Sa Akin. So, yun, syempre yun yung laging nire-request sa akin. Tapos nagkaroon ako ng nagkaroon ako ng pressure sa Para Sa Akin. Talagang, ito na, natatakot na ako. So, it took years. And even, syempre may mga moments of weaknesses na minsan natatakot pa rin ako. So, hindi ko siya nakakanta as smoothly as I really want. So, yun, parang may sarili akong journey with Para Sa Akin. But now, I know and I am very, kumbaga, it's calcified.
Calcified. We learned a new word today.
So, talagang parang sementado na talaga siya
Yes.
kumbaga sa buto ko eh. Sa diwa ko na ang laki ng pasasalamat ko sa kanta na to. And with every opportunity that I still get to sing it now, I should approach it with gratitude and just enjoy the song. Kasi dati talaga natatakot ako talaga as in, ayoko kantahin niya Para Sa Akin.
For how long did you feel that fear?
Alam mo, hindi ko na rin
Oh my gosh.
Kasi ganun siya eh.
But we never would have thought na ganun pala yung nararamdaman mo noong mga panahon na yon.
Ay, salamat.
Wala talaga, di ba? Wala talaga makakaisip no na may ganun palang feeling si Sitti during that time na ang laki-laki ng kanta mo.
I was so scared of it. Nung Sessionistas concert sa Araneta, 2009, binigyan kami ng tigi-tigi isang spot.
Yes.
I chose not to sing Para Sa Akin because I was so scared of singing that song and messing it up in
wow.
front of thousands. Ganon
It
kalaki.
was that big, yeah.
Ganon siya. Ganon yung, teka lang, hindi ko kaya.
We discovered something new about Sitti today, but she will perform this song live on Keylight. So this one is being brought to us by Enchanted Kingdom. Be the magic, be enchanted. Sitti with Para Sa Akin live on 103.5 Keylight.
Sabayan niyo po ako sa inyong mga opisina, kotse, bahay. Kung ika'y magiging akin, di ka na muling luluha pa. Pangakong di ka lolokohin ng puso kong nagmamahal. Kung ako ay papalarin na ako iyong mahal na rin, pangakong ikaw lang ang iibigin magpakailanman. puso mo para sa akin. Kung ako ay mamalasing at meron ka ng ibang mahal, ngunit patuloy ang aking pag-ibig magpakailanman. Di kita pipiliting sundin mo ang iyong damdamin. Hayaan na lang tumibok ang puso mo para sa akin. Darling, if you choose to love me, promise you will never cry again. I swear you'll be my one and only. My heart beats for you alone. There's no rush, I'll be waiting. Just give me a chance to be your darling. I know that in time you will be forever mine. Forever mine. Di kita pipilitin, sundin mo ang iyong damdamin. Hayaan na lang tumibok ang puso mo para sa akin. Para sa
The best live performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
Sitti with Para Sa Aki. That song was brought to you by Enchanted Kingdom. Be the magic, be enchanted. Again, this episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. My gosh, for everyone who just tuned in, that was not recorded. That was live. Sitti is here live with us for Spotlight, and we will be talking to her more after this short break. Hang on.
Spotlight on 103.5. Live performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
All right, we are back here on Spotlight. It is exactly 5:49. Happy Tuesday, everyone. The last day of August. My gosh, can you imagine?
Kaya pala traffic kahit holiday.
Yes, talagang end of the month na.
Talaga?
Bukas, ito na yung Andito na yung September.
Hindi talaga tumitingin sa kalendaryo. Halata.
Oo, talagang hindi ka nagbibilang ng ng panahon, talaga. She collects memories and achievements, Kaya pala, that explains it. Anyway, we want to say hello to Sir Mike Carrig. Sabi niya, best rendition of Para Sa Akin. And hi to Katrina. Sabi niya, may English pala yon. Yes, girl.
Yes, the English lyrics were written by Nar Cabico. Ano ka siya? anong tawag mo doon? Nakasama ko siya sa Spring Awakening when we did Spring Awakening with Atlantis Productions in 2009.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of which, diba, you did hosting, you did acting on TV, you were also a stage actress. Like I said, you are an achiever, whether you admit it or not. Do you miss doing any of those things?
Yung stage acting, iba eh. Iba yung hinihingi niya sa'yo at yung fulfillment mo pag nabigay mo talaga yung lahat. Yung kumbaga parang tumayo ka dyan tapos kumuha ka din ng lakas mula sa stage. Parang gano'n.
Yes, parang iba rin yung discipline
Iba.
talaga, diba? When you're a theater actress.
Yes. And especially in the Philippines, sobrang iksi ng mga runs ng mga musicals and plays dito. So, every show on stage, talagang hindi mo na talaga siya mababalik. So, talagang ibabuhos mo na lang. At the same time, iba yung training niya, vocally, theatrically, of course. Kasi, naalala ko na yung sa Spring Awakening, mababa yung mga kanta ko nun para sa akin eh. Nahihirapan ako nun eh. And, yung nakakatawa doon, kasi by the time, we did 12 shows, 15 shows, mga ganun. Basta, baka nga 12 lang. We did 12 shows. And by the time na yung talagang pumasok na yung character, yung pagkapalagay ng pagkatao at saka ng boses ko dun sa role ko, by the time na pumasok siya, patapos na yung run. So,
Pero humabol siya, ha? Humabol siya.
nandito na eh.
Parang sabi niya, eto na, pang finale na talaga. I will give it my all. Lalabas ko na lahat.
Andito na siya eh. Andito na talaga eh. Bakit tapos na?
Given a chance, would you go back to stage acting?
Yes, I would. Definitely.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat, yes. But I also understand that there are so many others more deserving to be on that stage. Kasi iba yung level ng vocal power and the talking power, alam mo yun, projection. Iba yung level ng projection na hinihingi para mag-isabuhay mo ang isang kwento sa entablado. So, ayun, pero gusto ko siyang gawin ulit. Pero tingnan natin kung
Sana,
kailan.
diba? Now that you're very active again with your new songs, we hope to see you again on stage too. But you're very busy because now you're a mom of 2. You're a wife, of course. And then you're a fur mom. I follow you on Instagram. I see your dogs. And so I can only imagine how full your plate is. But how do you juggle all of these things, especially now that yun nga may mga bago kang i-release, diba?
Talagang every day, I really ask for guidance from the Lord on how best to live my life this day. As in, legit na give me today my daily bread. Kasi talagang hindi, para sa akin kasi parang kulang eh. Kulang yung oras sa araw para sa lahat ng gusto kong gawin. So I just really ask for guidance, and then I ano ba to? Condition ba? Perspective. I
Put them into place.
yes. Nahihirapan ako.
I just try to understand.
Kasi coming into the different stages of life, may mga certain expectations talaga yan na dapat clear talaga sa'yo na you wouldn't be, like me, ever since I got married, syempre mag-iiba yung priority. As I also mother my 2 children, mag-iiba rin talaga yung priority. May mga mag-take talaga sa backseat. And so I always try to bring my perspective back to that realization ba yun? Or acceptance na at this point in my life, whatever free time I have to give to my kids. And kasi they're young. Ngayon lang eh. I mean, ang bilis nga nila lumaki.
Yeah, you know, I don't have children of my own. I only have my nephews and my niece. Pero parang ako, as a tita, nakikita ko rin kung gaano kabilis talaga silang lumaki.
Bilis talaga.
So I have so much respect for mothers talaga, especially like you with a career on the side na ang hirap i-juggle. Parang ako nga wala akong ibang ganong klaseng responsibility. Nahirapan na ako eh. So what more pa kayo, di ba?
Nahirap. The mom guilt is always there. And even as I am here now, promoting my single, there's always that tiny voice na dapat you should be with your children. Tapos pag ando ka naman sa kasama ng mga anak mo, oh, you're letting your career suffer. Grabe, never ending
gosh,
siya.
yeah.
Never ending siya. As in, you're just always pulled in different directions. So it's really important to, teka lang, ikokoral mo talaga yung thoughts mo. Dito ka lang. Ito tayo ngayon. Ito yung dapat na clear sa'yo. So huwag ka na mag-isip ng kung ano-ano pa.
How do you ground yourself when you have those thoughts na I'm sure kasi ang hirap din, di ba? You have all of these thoughts circling around and like you said, my guilt din. So how do you stay grounded? How do you stay calm amidst the chaos?
I just trust that the Lord will always guide me. I mean, hindi naman niya ako hahayaang gumawa or to live my day na hindi niya ako i-correct or hindi niya ako ibabalik dito. Yun lang, tiwala lang talaga sa higher being. Kasi kung ako lang talaga, ay, nyari, besh. Alam mo yun?
That's right. Kasi nga, pag tayo lang, di ba? Hindi
Yeah.
kaya. Tao lang tayo.
Yes, hindi talaga kaya. So, talagang titiwala na lang na, and at the same time, you are where you are supposed to be at any given time, at any given place. So, yun.
Love it.
Ililid ka na lang doon.
That's a very good reminder for everyone. All right, check your time, everyone. It is exactly 5:57 in the afternoon, and that time check is brought to you by Potency Plus Zinc Advance. Upgrade your immunity with Potency Plus Zinc Advance. You're still hanging out with me. My name is JB, and of course, Sitti for Spotlight. Her next song for us is called Buti na lang Hindi Ikaw. Parang
Yes.
controversial. Title pa lang.
Yes, para sa lahat ng mga nanggaling na sa battleground of love at nagwagi.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, can you tell us more about this, please?
It's written by Emil Pama, the same guy wonderful composer who wrote para sa akin. And this is his response to another of his songs that I also recorded, yung Kung Di Rin Lang Ikaw. Yung Kung Di Rin Lang Ikaw kasi, parang sinasabi niya, ayoko na magmahal. Kung hindi lang ikaw.
Parang isa lang yung choice mo.
Isa lang talaga. Hindi ako titingin sa iba. As in, wala. Ikaw lang. You have my all.
Take it. You have it all.
So yung response niya na to, na kabaliktaran naman, na paano kung hindi nag-work? Paano kung binigay mo na nga, wala pa din, walang nangyari. Tapos ito ka, luwaan ka, binigay mo lahat, wala, ikaw yung talo. Alam mo yun, Battle of Love and War, chocho. So,
Daming nakaka-relate.
ito yung response niya. And nakaka-relate ako dito. And talagang ayoko niya tayo sabihin. Basta,
Okay lang, tayo lang naman. Wala naman masyadong tao dito sa booth.
masyado na ako naging komportable, guys. Yung tama to.
That is the goal, for you to be comfortable.
Sige, ano lang. Basta, your past and your past relationships, they have all molded you and taught you. And minsan, madalas maybe, nasugatan ka talaga because of, I don't know, wrong decisions or wrong beliefs or wrong people that you put your faith into. So, but all of that ingredients make the perfect soup that you are now.
Oh,
Kung ano man
perfectly
yung
said.
lasa mo ngayon.
Yes, lahat yun nag-contribute,
Yes,
diba?
lahat yun nag-contribute.
Kahit anong pait nung dati.
Yes. Lahat yun, may natututunan tayo doon. At saka, hinuhulma tayo para mas maging maayos tayong tao. Or in our journey in life of discovering ourselves and discovering what love is and how love is. Ayun, kasama silang lahat sa journey na yon. So, kumbaga siguro walang nasasayang. Kahit sabihin mo na, let's say, binigay mo lahat. So, sayang na sayang ka sa oras, sa effort, sa pera.
Ay, sa pera.
Matututo ka kasi. So, yun yung Yun talaga yung pinaka parang baon mo doon na dala-dala mo yon na learnings mo, mas natuto ka na. So, ayun. Ito yung buti na lang hindi ikaw. Nandun na siya sa place na tapos na siya sa pag-iyak. Andun na siya in a much better place, probably with a better person, or even just, coming to peace with the fact that it didn't work out. So,
May acceptance na.
Yes.
Diba? Sabi nga nila, everything happens for a reason. Sir Emil, thank you for writing all of these songs for Sitti.
Grabe eh.
Let's hear that right now. Here's Buti na lang Hindi Ikaw by Sitti live on 103.5 K-Light.
Nagsawa rin ako sa mga pangako mo, kesyo hindi iwan at paglalaruan. Ang hirap tanggapin nang ako'y iwanan mo. Laging dinadalangin, sana ako'y palarin. Heto ako ngayon masaya, nanumbalik muli ang sigla. Mundo ko'y muntik ng magunaw, buti na lang hindi ikaw. Natatawa lang ako sa mga drama mo, para akong isang tangang sa pag-ibig mo lang umasa. Ang hirap tanggapin nang ako'y iwanan mo. Laging dinadalangin, sana ako'y palarin. Heto ako ngayon masaya, nanumbalik muli ang sigla. Mundo ko'y muntik ng magunaw, buti na lang hindi ikaw. Heto ako ngayon masaya, nanumbalik muli ang sigla. Mundo ko'y muntik ng magunaw, buti na lang hindi, buti na lang hindi, buti na lang hindi ikaw.
The best live performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
Buti na lang hindi ikaw. Buti na lang. That was Sitti right here, of course, on Spotlight. This episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. Saying what's up to everyone on Facebook. Hello to Miss Beck Pineda first. Grabe, nanghihinayang siya na hindi daw siya pumunta dito today. She wanted to see you. And now, parang mas lalo siya nagsisisi kasi sobrang ganda ng mga songs mo. Sabi niya, nagunaw, Miss Sitti, nagunaw. Sumasagot siya habang kumakanta ka. Hello to Karensky. She's loving the songs as well. And hi to Andy Jimenez. Sabi niya, traffic and baha, okay lang. Ganda naman ang background ko, o diba? Kahit stuck sila sa traffic. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And to Carol Coronel, sabi niya, truly authentic as always. And I just want to say hello to the audience outside because we're here at Star Mall. Habang kumakanta ka, sumasayaw sila. Thank you, guys, for enjoying it with us. Yes, you can hang out with Sitti and us right here on the second floor of Star Mall EDSA show. We'll be pausing for a very quick break and get to know more about Sitti after this. Hang on.
Spotlight on 103.5. performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
All right, we are back here, of course, live with Sitti for Spotlight. This episode is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions, and we are saying hello to everyone on Facebook. I'll get back to you guys in just a bit, but of course, chikahin muna natin ulit si Sitti, and she already sang for us 3 songs. There are 2 more. I want to know, because we've been talking about your achievements, right? If you were not a singer, what do you think you would have become?
I took up business economics in UP. So parang dalawa lang yung career, parang hindi naman dalawa. But yung naiisip ko kasi noon, dun sa time that I said I took time off not from doing anything. Kumakanta lang ako. Either, usually pag business economics kasi nasa bangko ka eh. Either sa banking, or maybe marketing, or PR, or naisip ko din, I fancied myself at one point na an educator. So,
an educator. So ano sana pala yung ituturo mo kung sakaling naging teacher ka, professor? Economics din.
Literature.
Ah, wow! Talaga?
Literature.
So aside from economics, yun din yung nahiligan mo when you were in college?
Hindi ko nahiligan yung economics.
So hindi pala aside, talagang literature lang yung nahiligan mo?
Nahiligan ko na like history, humanities.
Oh, wow.
Yun yung mga gusto ko noon. But my major, I didn't really like it that much.
Paano ka pala napunta kung hindi yun talaga yung hilig mo?
Kasi nung high school, yung lolo ko yung pumili nung course. Kasi sabi, kasi ang aga ng UPCAT ang aga ng application for UPCAT.
Yes.
Parang June pa lang diba? June kami noon, guys.
Nung time namin, June siya.
June pa lang magsasubmit ka na. Parang ikaka-start mo pa lang mag 4th year. Kakasampa mo lang sa 4th year nun. So parang, hindi ko alam kung ano yung gusto kong maging. So, I asked my lolo, anong bang pwedeng okay na course siya? So, yun ang nilagay niya. Business economics daw kasi may pera daw doon.
And you grew up with your grandparents, right?
Yes, I grew up with my grandparents.
Yeah, speaking of which, so I read parts of your blog, because you do blogging, right? And I saw your story about your mom. And I really could resonate with that because I also grew up with a single mom. So I just want to applaud you for, sticking to your values growing up after reading that blog of yours, that entry. How do you think your mom has affected you, especially now that you're a mom yourself?
Ang laking influence ng nanay ko sa akin. And I think sa lahat naman ng mga anak. So, next topic.
Okay. Huwag na natin paiyakin ulit sa Sitti kahit binigyan na namin siya ng bagong tubig. Alright, you said earlier, of course, you're already with Widescope, right? So let's just give a little bit of more information about Widescope to everyone who's tuned in. Widescope Entertainment is a record label established during the pandemic, and since then, the label developed a total of 3 music divisions. One is Widescope Entertainment for honing new talented and local artists. 2 would be Icons Music, which flags the music icons of the industry, such as the Bossa Nova Queen, Sitti right here, and Bandido Records for hip-hop music. When did you start again working with Widescope?
Pandemic nga ba? Ninong-ni. Ito na naman tayo sa mga dates. Basta yung unang anak ko, pinanganak November 4. Kinasal ako.
Ayun yung mga milestones talaga na aalala mo, right?
Hindi. I think I started working with Widescope when they released Tahan. I wrote an inspirational song in 2020. And
Napanood ko
they were the
yun.
one who distributed it.
Yes.
And since then, nagpatuloy yung relationship namin.
So how is it like so far working with Widescope?
Masaya. Ang gaganda ng mga kanta ko. Maraming salamat po.
Totoo. At saka yung nirelease mo nga yung
Thank you.
Tahan during the height of the pandemic. Grabe, lahat kami pinaiyak mo.
Oo, kasi iyak din ako ng iyak noon eh. Ay, naku. Alam mo,
Yeah.
dapat ibang ano naman. Ibang show. Yung pwede kang umiyak ng umiyak.
Gagawa kami ng ibang show just for that. Tapos babalik ka, ha?
Yun, pwede ako magkwento about my mom.
Medyo
Madami
mas
kinuwento.
late night na. Oo. Gagawin natin yan. Guys, pinaluhan natin si Sitti. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so you've been working with Widescope since the pandemic started, and you made a lot of songs during your time with them, you've performed a lot of shows already and mall shows. Yung mga kanta na narinig na namin kanina, yung iba doon like Tag-Araw, right? And buti na lang hindi ikaw, we're already all under Wide Scope. And this next song is also, of course, under Wide Scope. Tell us more about Pagdating.
Pagdating is written by a genius. Genius talaga. Oo, genius talaga siya. Nahehenyuhan ako sa kanya. Si Ramiro. Ramiro Mataro. And this song came at the right time for me. Kasi it talks about motherhood. And I really wanted to write a song or songs for my children. But hindi ako makasulat. Probably my head is just really not in that space yet. And so I'm just really thankful na naibigay sa akin yung kanta na to. Kasi ang gaganda ng wisdom din ng mga na ibinabahagi ng kanta na to para sa mga anak.
Mm-hmm.
And yung chorus niya, it goes, aking akala na hindi ko kaya. So madami kasi sa atin, especially yung mga first-time moms, pag nabuntis ka, syempre sobrang excited ka, di ba? Pero may mga doubts din doon na parang kaya ko ba to? I mean, kaya ko ba mag-alaga ng bata? At kaya ko ba siyang palakihin ng maayos? Naku, yan ang ano ko ngayon. So, it's a very reassuring song because the chorus goes, aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Ngunit tinuruan mo ako na mag-isa. Just by having a child, just by you being there, you taught me that I could take care of you. Nakaya ko pala. And another interesting thing about this song is I think Ramiro wrote this in 2009.
Tagal na.
Matagal na. Basta, correct me if I'm wrong, basta matagal na. And ang galing kasi
Perfect timing.
Last year lang ba siya? Yeah, I think last year lang siya na-release eh. So, ang tagal nung gestation nung kanta. So, nakakatuwa na kahit ang layo, di ba? Ang layo ng timeline. Pero it came at the right time for me. So, parang it's another gift.
It is.
Yeah.
At saka just hearing about it, I can already feel na it's more relevant to more people these days as well, right? Sabi mo nga, hindi lang sa mga nanay, pati sa mga anak, may message din siya. So, talagang written by a genius. So, let's hear that song right now. But before that, check your time. It is already 6:18 in the evening. That time check is brought to you by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. Here's the song that Sitti has been talking about, and it is being brought to you by Fuji Denso, where you get reliable, durable, and energy-efficient appliances. Pagdating by Sitti, live right here on 103.5 K-Light.
mesa o kusina kapag ako lang mag-isa. Okay, sarap mabuhay sa iyong pagtawa, sa iyong pagdating. Para bang natupad aking hiling, sa bawat oras ay makasama ka. Hanggang sa kaya mo na ang mag-isa. Ang mundo'y walang pinag-iba, pareho lang may maputit masama't namin bawat sandali habang ika'y bata. Ikot ng mapagal ang aking mundo, sapagkat aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Ngunit tinuruan mo ako na mag-isa. Napatunayang ako'y mali nung dumating ka. Ngayon'y dumating ang akin lamang na hiling na lagi-laging pagkatatandaan na sa bawat pakikipagsapalaran ang mundo'y lagi kang sasaktan. Ngunit pag-ibig ay paramdam, maikli lang ang buhay kaya tayo'y magmahalan. Ikot ng mapagal ang aking mundo sapagkat aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Ngunit tinuruan mo ako na mag-isa. Aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Napatunayang ako'y mali nung dumating ka. Aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Ngunit tinuruan mo ako na mag-isa. Aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Napatunayang ako'y mali. Napatunayang ako'y mali. Aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Ngunit tinuruan mo ako na mag-isa. Aking akala na hindi ko kaya. Napatunayang ako'y mali nung dumating ka. Ooh, ah, papa. Ooh, ah, papa.
The best live performances on air and online. Spotlight on 103.5.
That was Sitti, of course, live on 103.5 K-Light. The song's called Pagdating. And, of course, Spotlight is brought to you by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. Repsol has new product ranges for your vehicle. They have sustainable bottles and improved formulas. So go ahead and check them out. Again, this episode of Spotlight is brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. I love that song. In Gen Z speak, sabi nga nila, it's such a vibe.
Yay!
I love it. I mean, parang nag-iba talaga yung aura mo from what we were talking about earlier na medyo naluha ka pa, di ba? After you sang that song, parang everything's so sunshiny again.
Yes. And ang galing ng arrangement.
Yes.
Ang galing how my musicians also gave life to it and brought their own souls into it. I really love like the last two songs that we recorded with Wide Scope, Pagdating, and then the next one I'm gonna be singing, yung Sakto.
Yes.
Sobrang sobrang, ay, ang sarap. Viva Bossa. Alam mo yun? Viva Bossa!
Yes, Viva
Papaganon ka.
Bossa! Mapapasigaw talaga kaming lahat. Mamaya lalo with your next
Yes.
song.
Sobrang
And I love,
good vibes talaga.
yeah, sobrang good vibes. And I love that line, yung napatunayang mali ako nung dumating ka. Grabe naman. Pag ako naging nanay na, guys, kakatahin ko yan. Kahit sobrang layo ko sa boses ni Sitti.
Nagiging theme song mo din to.
Yeah, I'll try to sing it everywhere in the shower while preparing my baby's stuff. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's talk more about Sitti. And before we ask you more questions, ang dami ng tao right here on Facebook. So let's just say hello. May nagpapa-hello from Samsung Techno Mart. Nandyan lang sila sa tabi natin.
Hi! Sa mga taga Samsung
And
Techno Mart.
Sabi nila magpapa-picture daw sila mamaya after.
Sure.
Alright. Hello to Mabby. Magpa-selfie na lang daw ako mamaya sa'yo kasi hindi siya makakapunta dito. Of course, we'll take a picture. And hi to Maria Cecilia Elera. Sabi niya, hi Miss Sitti. Edgar Hermida says, love you, Sitti. Hi to EJD sa Bandal. To Bob Martinez, pa-shout out po, idol.
Uy, Jego.
Uy,
Percussionist
Jego?
ko yan.
Bakit Bob? Ang layo
Yan ang kanyang Facebook name.
Oh.
Meron siyang stage name.
Hi, Jego. And hi to Marivic Lopez. Sabi niya, hello, Sitti, I have your albums. Oh.
Thank you, Miss Marivic. Hi.
Plural, all of the albums. Hi to Sando Sethosa and Joanne. Who else? Teresa Hilario. Hello, Teresa. And another Teresa, Geslani, says hi to you, Sitti. And Joel says, hi, Miss Sitti. Welcome po sa K-Light. Pa-shoutout po, DJ JB, sa mga taga Prime Water, Taguig, especially sa admin department, Ma'am Johnny's and Ma'am Christy. I hope I said that correctly. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. And hello again to Mr. Nino Aquino, yung big fan mo, Miss Sitti, from Stream Tech. All right, now, can you tell us more about Sakto? What's the story behind Sakto?
Sakto. Written by another pair of geniuses na naman to eh.
Oh, ang daming genius
Oo,
around you. I love it.
Ang dami talagang henyo. At sobrang dami mga galing na manunulat sa Pilipinas. This is written by Jazz Nicolas and Wally Acalola. Yes.
Of Itchy Worms.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. And sila yung tandem ng Di Na Muli.
Yes, that's right.
Ang galing talaga nila.
Henyo talaga. I
Diba?
agree.
Sobrang henyo talaga sila. And so nung pinarinig sa akin ni Sir Neil tsaka ni Eben na, okay, these are the songs that we are thinking of having your record. Narinig ko yung Sakto. Sabi, sobrang cute naman ito. Tapos, parang may katunog. Tapos yun na nga, it sounded, for me, it sounded Itchy Wormsy.
Yes.
And that was because it was Jazz Nicolas and Wally who wrote it. And ang cute-cute ng mga words talaga na ginagamit ni Jazz. Actually, Itchy Worms fan ako. And
Ako rin.
Jazz Nicolas fan din ako.
We're fans here, Jazz. Just so you know,
Oo.
Jazz.
Naging mentor ko siya sa Elements Music Camp. So, naging camper ako, naging mentor ko siya. And nung nakilala ko siya doon, para siyang si Yoda. As in,
Walking with wisdom, diba?
Napakahusay na tao at nilalang. Na, ay, ang galing-galing mo talaga.
Perfectly said. Tama ka doon na para siyang si Yoda.
Diba?
Oo nga, no? Come to think of
talaga
it.
siya. So, nung binigay sa akin yung kanta, sabi ko, grabe, sobrang thankful ako. Kasi ang galing talaga nila eh.
So you mentioned when you heard it, sabi mo parang Itchy Wormsy nga siya. You didn't know during that time na si Jazz yung nagsulat?
Hindi pa.
Hindi ba? Ang galing.
Yeah.
So talagang it gave you that vibe na pareho yung feeling parang pareho yung words.
Yes.
The
Yung
way it's
atake
crafted.
ng songwriting. Yes.
And there's also an online series called Sakto Stories,
Ay, ang
right?
galing-galing ng White Scope doon.
Yes, they're so good. I
Oo.
saw some of those videos. It's airing on Facebook and on Twitter. And you
Yes.
already have one, right?
Yes,
What do you
meron
think
din
about
ako.
it?
Ha? Sorry.
What do you think about that? That's Sakto Stories. Hashtag Sakto Stories.
Ang galing. It's so relatable. It's so inviting na, sige, magkwentuhan tayo na about love. Ang galing.
Parang yung pinost mo nga sa Instagram about your married life, right? Or
Yes,
about your husband.
Oo, na married life na ako. Parang what happens to love after marriage. Parang ganun yung theme nung akin.
Yes. And again, it's called hashtag Sakto Stories. It's airing on Facebook and on Twitter. Kung hindi nyo pa nakita, go ahead and check it out. And on her Instagram.
Yes, on IG.
Yes.
Ayan, kwentuhan. Gawa kayo ng entry nyo, guys. Masaya siya.
Ay, ang ganda. Oo nga, no? Tapos lagay din nila hashtag Sakto Stories.
Yes.
Yeah. So what else is happening for Sitti in the next few months?
Months.
Yeah, what's in store? What's in store for all of us, your fans?
There are still, hindi ko lang alam kung one more song or a couple more songs in the lineup for me to record. So yun, we have that. I have that to look forward to. And so for now, we are concentrating on promoting Sakto. And then the gigs are back. As in super back. Bakak.
Back na back,
Back na back, bakak. So we're here and there and everywhere. September 9. Yes. September 9, Lime Hotel Bar gig. And then September 15, Super Sam. So the gigs are back and then the events are back. So more of ganun pa din yung buhay ko. Parang ganun pa din talaga siya eh. Nagawa ka ng kanta, popromote mo, Tas may mga bar gigs, may mga events on the side. While real life din man yun. But life
Outside of the
yes.
spotlight.
Of the spotlight, regular buhaghag hair happens, and no makeup, and all the, you see it all. Happens.
Yeah, we see it all. That's what I love about
Yeah.
your Instagram. You show us everything. Hindi lang siya
The
puro
kalat.
glamour, 'di ba? The real life inside the house.
Yeah, so yun. So for now, those are the projects in the pipeline. And I am hoping to be able to record the full album next time. Hindi yung parang pa single-single.
Yes, we're
So,
hoping for that too. We're so happy that you're back, Sitti. And
Yeah,
we're so happy
thank
na,
you, JB.
like you said, di ba, balik na nga, back na back, bakak. May natutunan ako today, di ba, na everything is back to normal na nga di ba? So, you're out with new music, you're out doing shows again, and gigs. We're happy that you took time to be here as well on K-Light.
Thank you also, kasi, diba, ganito na pala ngayon.
Ganito na ngayon.
Sabi ko nga, yung stylist ko, naku, pagalitan ako. Hindi naman ako pagalitan. Love ako nun. Pero malaloka siya sa suot kong sapatos.
No
Kasi
no one minds, Alam mo, just to share it with everyone, off the air before we started, me and Sitti, we were chatting, na ganito na pala sa radyo ngayon. 'Di ba kami din dati, hindi kami nakikita eh. Tapos ngayon, parang araw-araw, kailangan mo na mag-ayos because you're also streaming.
Yeah.
Thank you
Hindi na
again.
pwedeng pumasok sa work ng ano lang.
Yeah.
Ganun pa naman ako. Hindi ako mahilig mag-blower, tsaka mag-plancha.
Talaga ba? Hindi
Na regular
halata.
day. Kaya buhag yung buho ko sa toong buhay. Buhag.
Pareho tayo
Wala akong
dyan.
kilay, ganyan.
Yeah.
Pero dahil nagpapakilay ako kay Natural Brows by Ken and Roman, di ba nag-plug na lang.
Yeah, why not?
Para at least that part of my life, hindi ko na siya problemahin kasi wala akong hilig sa makeup. So, anyway.
The normal Sitti that we don't know about. But yeah, Sakto is already out. I saw that you posted about it too. So you guys can already stream it, aside from you guys being able to hear it too on K-Light. Where can they stream and download your track?
It's available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube Music.
Everywhere where you stream your
Everywhere.
music.
Yes. Pa-stream na lang, please.
Yan, wala na kayong excuse, guys. And any other message that you would like to tell your fans out there, your supporters?
Oh, hello sa lahat ng mga citizens na nakikinig or nanonood. Kung nandyan man kayo. Nakita ko kanina si Terry nandyan. Hi, Ter. Sana makita na tayo soon. Terry is a citizen, pero nag-start siya na nanonood ng gigs. But then eventually, we developed a real friendship and a lasting friendship. And I hope to see you guys again soon. And thank you to all of you. Yung mga nagpapabati kanina, yung mga nagko-comment, yung mga nagbe-message, yung mga maraming salamat sa pagkinig at pagsama sa amin ngayong gabi na.
Yeah.
Ngayong gabi na ito. Salamat kasi hindi kayo nagsasawa. Nandyan pa rin kayo. Sobrang laking, kayo din ang mga regalo sa buhay ko. Kasi kung wala naman akong listeners na kakantahan, di ba? Para saan ang musika ko? Naks, para sa akin lang din, Diyos.
Para sa amin.
Hindi. Pero maraming salamat talaga, guys. Kasi, di ba, ang tagal nung para sa akin, 2006 pa siya. Pero hanggang ngayon, sinusuportahan niyo pa din at tinatangkilik niyo yung hindi lang yung para sa akin, but also some of the other music that I have been coming up with. So, I really owe a lot to all of you, and I just really wish you all the best. And may the Lord's favor be upon you, all of you. Ayan, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sitti. My gosh, we all love great music. We love great artists like you. So we will be here until the end, if there is an end. But yeah, we will be here supporting you
Music
all
will
the
never
time.
end.
Yes, it won't. Again, this episode has been brought to us by Repsol, the lubricant of champions. Check them out. They have new product ranges for your vehicle, sustainable bottles, and improved formulas. Thank you so much for your support for today's Spotlight with Sitti. And check your time. It is already 6:35. Time check brought to you by Vista Residences, building vertical communities for the global Filipino. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out with us on Facebook and YouTube, on our website and Planet Cable Channel 3. Soon on another channel, I won't mention just yet, but we are getting bigger and bigger. Sabi nga ni Sitti, iba na ngayon ang radyo, guys. Let's hear that last song right here on K-Light. This is City Live with Sakto, right here in Spotlight.
Sakto at tumpak tayo'y magkatabi. Araw-araw ay sabik sa'yo ngiti. Simple lang ang kinis ng iyong pisngi. Paulit-ulit kang binabalik. Sablay na kung sablay, diskarte ng bibig. Nasasamid sa hatak ng iyong titig. Kung di ka tunay, wag na sanang magising. Sakto at di kulang ang iyong dating. Ikaw ang bida ng umaga ko. Binawi ang lungkot pagkabato. Hindi magbabago timpla ng araw ko. Saktong tinamaan na sa'yo. Uwian, di mo ba napapansin? May babawan pa akong nahuling tingin. Kung di ka tunay, wag na sanang magising. Sana bukas na't naiinig. Ikaw ang bida ng umaga ko. Binawi ang lungkot pagkabato. Hindi magbabago timpla ng araw ko. Saktong tinamaan na sa'yo. Singtamis ng langit ang iyong halik. Sa yakap mo't haplos ako'y nananapik. Labis-labis lang pag iyong nilalambing. Sakto at di kulang ang iyong dating. Ikaw ang bida ng umaga ko. Binawi ang lungkot pagkabato. Hindi magbabago timpla ng araw ko. Di makawala ang sinta doon. Saktong tinamaan na. Saktong tinamaan na. Saktong tinamaan na sa'yo.
The best live performances on